Now, in a never-ending string of fad diets, it's the favourite of the moment right now, the keto diet. But while many researchers spruik the benefits of the low-carb, high-fat trend, others are warning against potential risks. So, who's right? Dr. Joe is here to help us find out this afternoon. Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon, Michael.
Medical opinion appears to be divided on the keto diet and other diets that are similar to it. Why is the opinion split?
Look, find sort of 3 doctors and you'll get 4 different opinions. And often people have, they come at it from different ways. So people say, well, this diet is good if you're wanting to lose weight. This one's meant to be good for your heart. This one's meant to be good for your legs. And then people are left confused as to which one they should be actually following.
Yeah.
So if you sort of look, well, what did human beings do for most of recorded history? And they generally ate foods that they could gather and they could catch. And they could gather a bit more than they could catch. It's only in very recent times we've had a lot of processed foods. Breakfast cereals are a new invention. Muesli bars are a new invention. Fruit juice is a new invention. So when you look at diets that pretty much reflect what humans have always eaten, that's usually a useful start point.
There's paleo, there's Atkins. What is keto? Just explain it.
Keto is a low carbohydrate diet, and it's probably the strictest of the low carb diets, in that if you follow it to the letter, you're probably having no more than about 50 grams of carbohydrates per day, which is actually very, very little. Atkins, fairly similar, and both of them are high in fat. So you could argue that an Atkins diet is a ketogenic type of diet. Paleo, a little bit that way inclined as well, also quite low in refined grains. It does cut out dairy, which keto and Atkins don't. They're all variations on a theme. There's also Banting, there's South Beach. There are quite a few of them.
Righto. Dr. Joe, what's your diet like?
Look, I'd probably say that I'm on a lowish carb diet, and I do say to people that low carb is not the same as no carb. So, look, one should eat, in my opinion, protein sources, meat, fish or chicken, vegetable sources if you want to be a vegetarian. Vegetables, look, really, I try to minimise refined grains and processed foods and, sugar on special occasions.
Okay, and what do you make of other diets that, generally speaking, they limit major food groups? What do you make of that?
Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting. And you'll find, and I think it's a fair criticism that people make of the Dietitians Association, where they say vegetarian diet is fine, a vegan diet is fine, but a paleo, Atkins or keto diet is not fine because it cuts out food groups. Really, you've got to find what works for you, and what you should be doing is having a diet that does have enough protein, some good fats, plenty of water. The one you can get away without much of is carbohydrates.
Dr. Joe, we've run out of time again. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Michael.